everybody, it's Kyle here from Tatum's Exotic Reptiles. Today we're going to show off a clutch from our Axis project. Before we get started with that though, I want to do a shout out to Small Town Exotics. The man doesn't need a shout out, but we're going to give him one anyway. Also, we're going to give a shout out to Creatures and Creations. She hand knitted this. It's our Gila monster. She did an amazing job on it, and don't forget to go give her a follow on Instagram. I mean, it's a young kid. This is just amazing. So let's see. First off, we're going to start out here. This is, so the Axis project, we know it is on the yellow belly complex. It's doing a lot of crazy stuff that yellow belly doesn't do. We're still trying to figure it out. So this right here, wow, you're gonna move around. So the pairing was a fire pastel Axis to a pastel spot nose clown. So this is the Axis Firefly. And it's crazy because a normal yellow belly firefly doesn't have the flaming that comes up all the way over the sides. This thing pulls in a lot of orange into the belly. I don't know if you can see that on camera.
No, not really.
But all along the sides, it's really, really orange. They've only shed one time, so they are still coloring up. But, man, these things just... The Axis gene, you know, we're starting to really see some cool stuff that comes out of it. Alright, so the next one we got here is our Axis Fire Spot Nose. This is another one that's really, really cool looking. And look at the oranges, how it pulls the oranges up down the sides. That was just crazy, crazy. And what's really cool about this is the orange that this one pulls in on the belly. So again, similar to yellow belly, but with the Axis we found that it does these kind of ladder pattern that goes across the belly. This thing all the way up.
You can kind of see it.
It's hard to pick up oranges on camera. But this one is the Axis Fire Spot Nose. Just crazy, crazy animal. And this one's just steadily getting more and more orange every time. Like, the longer it comes or sits out, the better. I'm curious to see what it's going to do after it sheds again. And this one, we're still not 100% sure what this one is. So y'all might have seen a little sneak peek of this one on our Instagram. So what we believe this one is a super pastel fire spot nose Axis 100% het clown. What's really cool is it's got a nice little paradox right there on the head. And it's crazy because that paradox actually looks like a spot nose fire clown. This thing is crazy. This one's starting to color up a lot too. Whenever it first came out of the egg, it was so white it was hard to tell. This one again, you can't really see it on the belly because it's so white. Just crazy. I'm really, really liking what the Axis project is doing. Alright. Also, on this video, we did an Axis lace clutch a while back, so we're going to show y'all an update on them and how they're looking. So this one right here, this is the pastel Axis lace. And they are feisty, boy. Again, you see the really, really orange part coming in down the sides. And then also, come on, yeah. All the lacing coming down the side of the belly. This one, it really washed out the orange on the belly, but just incredible the way that this thing turned out. We also hatched out just an Axis lace. That one actually went to Randy over at Polk County Pythons. So shout out to Randy over there. All right, this one is a pastel butter axis lace. And again, with the pastel and the axis, it really throws these highlights all the way up over the sides. Ooh, that was a good one. I'm telling you, man, this axis stuff is feisty. Watch now, gonna come at you. What are you jumping for? Wow, really? And this one is actually not axis. So this one is butter gravel, possible lace. Butter and lace is really hard to see. But if you look at this one compared to this one, you can see the color difference between the gravel and the axis. It's just absolutely incredible. And then we'll set this one over here. So this one's the pastel axis lace. But that's all three of them. We have a lot more stuff coming in the Axis project, so stay tuned for that. And I mean, again, we know it's on the same allele as Yellow Belly, but it's doing a lot of crazy stuff that Yellow Belly doesn't do. I'm gonna put these back up. All right, so this guy right here, this one is actually available. Again, this is the butter gravel lace. If you're interested, reach out to us. Send us a message on here. Send us a message on Instagram. All right, before we go, so we actually have a show coming up next weekend in Longview. It's the Herp Show, Longview. We are doing pre-orders, offering 10% off of all animals. Again, reach out to us. We'll send you a list of the animals that we have. But we'll be set up there. We're going to have VivTech products. We're going to have Gopher Cocoa. So if you want the best UVA, UVB lighting on the market and the best cocoa substrate on the market, you can come see us, and we'll definitely help y'all out. Both of them are amazing products. So again, we hope to see you guys there. Again, stay tuned for the Axis project, and we'll see y'all in the next one.